Tennis coaches are literally stupid. Welcome, as always, to my tennis coaching and my tennis coaching on YouTube. If you're not yet a YouTube subscriber, hit that subscribe button, hit the bell notification, and share these videos with your coaching team. And yeah, I'm afraid to say tennis coaches are generally stupid. I'm a tennis coach, and I have been many times in my coach career really stupid. And this is a response to a comment on a YouTube video last week from I'm guessing a tennis coach. I put the video up about if you work with once-a-week players, don't spend any time trying to teach them complex techniques. Just let them play the game. And a tennis coach, again, I'm assuming, commented, well, how can a 5 and 6 year old know how to play the game if they don't know how to hit the ball properly? What a stupid comment. And I'm a little bit wound up, to be honest. I'm not going to lie. I'm going to tell you why I believe it's a stupid comment. And I'm going to share with you why I believe 5 and 6 year olds can play the game without even a coach being there and a coach being involved. We have this arrogance or ignorance or ego as a coach. And again, I'm speaking to you as a coach here as well, of we know what's best for players. We have to teach you how to play tennis. The first thing I want to bring up is, well, tennis coaching is generally quite a new profession. Back in the 90s when I was growing up, there wasn't many tennis coaches around. And if you did find a tennis coach, they're really expensive. I learned how to play tennis without a tennis coach. I learned by playing with my friends. And granted, we weren't 5 or 6. We were a little bit older by then, maybe 7 or 8. But we learned how to play tennis on our own. Didn't need a coach telling us. And we live in a society now where we think for us to try something new, we need to go to someone to show us what to do. We're losing the creativity and the divergent thinking for ourselves, where we just are creative. We believe we have to go to tennis coaching. And you wonder why pickleball and paddle are so popular at the moment. It's because there's no coaches killing the market. So people can just go and play those games and work it out themselves and have lots of fun and not pay out $100 for the lesson of some educated coach who's done a 14-day course and they've passed a very competent style tick box exercise for an assessment. That's why those sports are absolutely catching up with tennis now in terms of popularity, because you don't have to pay $100 every week to play. You just play. And the stupidity of that thinking, and I've been that coach, by the way. I've believed that I have to teach these kids at 4 and 5 how to hit the ball properly first before they can play the game. I've been that coach. And I'm not ragging on the coach as such. I'm just ragging off this mindset that's engulfed and ingrained in the culture of tennis, that we truly believe that we need coaching first. If we look at the comment, they need to learn how to hit the ball properly. What does hitting the ball properly actually mean? So let's just say for the forehand, is it a split step, unit turn, swing low to high, finish over your shoulder and recover? Is that your basic forehand? Well, what if the ball goes really low and I can't swing low to high? I've almost got to chop the ball up. What if the ball goes really high and I've got to swing high to low? What if the ball comes quick, slow? What if I haven't got time to split step? What if I haven't got time to unit turn? Then what? What do I do then? What's properly? So the point I'm making now is there's no right or wrong way to hit the ball. Obviously, there's more efficient and effective ways to hit the ball based on the context and the situation the player finds himself in. We need multiple different ways to hit a ball, not just a way, not just the basics, the fundamental ways. And you'd be surprised how quickly children can learn that stuff on their own, even at 5 and 6. Obviously, we need to give the players some guidance of the rules of the game. And I mentioned this in the original video, the demands of the game. Okay, you've got to be able to get the ball over in to start with a serve. Okay, you don't have to serve over arm, but the ball can't bounce and has to go over the net. Let's start with that. Don't have to tell them chop a grip, put your left foot towards a net post, right foot parallel. Just start. Find a way of hitting the ball with no bounce and getting the ball over the net. Great. Now you can do that. Can you get it in the box? Great. Now, if I hit the ball back to you, can you attempt to get it back? And you've got to get it back after one bounce if possible. And you'd be surprised how quick humans adapt based on the intention of the game. Most players will have a quick understanding of what the game is. They don't need explicit instructions how to do it. And because we give them explicit instructions how to do it, it makes it worse. It makes it more complicated. It brings a level of self-consciousness and awareness of how to do it properly. So when they can't do it, they think they're failing. By giving them explicit instructions and a framework, you're probably taking away a lot of their natural creativity anyway. You're probably stopping them finding a more effective solution for them. You're probably making it worse. And no wonder after 6-7 weeks, the kids can't play tennis because of your crap coaching. I've been that coach. I know what it's like when players keep coming back to you and they can't play, and you blame everyone apart from yourself. All you have to do is give players an idea of what the game involves, what are the demands of the game, and then allow them the freedom and the space to explore it, especially if they're playing once a week. Stop being so stupid to believe that you're so important as a coach. Like I mentioned in the original video, now if that player comes 2-3 times a week, now you can start getting a bit more specific and making that player that little bit better. So tennis coaches are stupid. And you've got no one else to blame apart from themselves with the rise of pickleball and paddle. Because why I think those games are so popular? Because people can just go and play. Guess what? You can just go and play tennis. You do not need a tennis coach. Again, tennis coaches are important. A good coach will speed up the learning process. They'll help you explore and discover things a lot quicker. A bad coach, and there's lots of them out there, a bad coach will slow down your learning, slow down your progress, and make you quit. Because they'll try and teach you stuff that you're incapable of learning. They'll try and teach you stuff that's not relevant, and you'll just get fed up. You'll get fed up of paying money, spending time, making loads of errors, or being really good in lessons and then can't play in a match. And that's my biggest sort of takeaway here as well. If you're a player or a parent, listen to this now. If you don't see the skills transferring onto the match court that's being practiced in lessons, get yourself another coach. Because the coach hasn't got a clue what they're doing. They're just copy and pasting stuff that they think works. They're hoping it works. They're literally blindfolded and they're throwing darts at a board and they're hoping something sticks. So tennis coaches are stupid. I'm a tennis coach. I've been very stupid over the years. And this is not an attack on all tennis coaches. But this is a rally call, pardon the pun. Kids can play the game without us giving them explicit instructions. Players can learn how to play the game with just a little bit of guidance. They do not need explicit instructions, frameworks. They just need some help. Right, rant over. Hopefully enjoyed the video. Leave down below any comments. I'd be interested to see some comments of this video. Until tomorrow, watch the video on the screen now and stop being so stupid.